name is Alana Hall. My artist name is Lady Pluto. My mediums are acrylic, oil. I use Procreate for digital paintings, and I also do murals. I am based in Spartanburg, South Carolina. My background as an artist begins with childhood. I've just always loved to create things with my hands. I've always loved to play with colors. I don't have any formal training. I'm mostly self-taught besides YouTube videos and just watching other people work. The inspiration behind my work comes from multiple sources. The main source is a few weeks before my father passed. He got sick with cancer, and the final days he couldn't see everything around us. Like, he couldn't see our world. He told us that he was just seeing colors like pink, magenta, purples, things like that. And my sister and I were just drawing little simple drawings on like computer paper with crayons. And my sister made a drawing with mountains and water and a beautiful sky. And she used blues and purples. And she put it up on the wall on my father's side of the bed. And he said that he was able to see that drawing and he was able to transport himself there, where he felt no pain, he felt at peace, and he didn't feel any sickness. And through my art, I hope to bring that feeling of peace to anybody else to use it. I was drawn to participate in this residency because as a child, growing up and watching anime a lot, I've always wanted to visit Japan, especially after watching Spirited Away and seeing the bathhouse. That's been one of my top goals in life, is to travel to Japan and visit a bathhouse. And then it just made it much better. It made it more exciting for me that I was able to come here to create artwork and show it in Japan and show it to the rest of the world. The change in pace and culture, I thought it would impact my art in a different way than it has. I figured I would pick up inspiration from small items, from the different patterns that I see in Japanese traditional works. But what has actually happened is the level of peace that I find here has inspired me. It's helped my creativity flow more fluidly. I'm able to just sit and create instead of sit and think and think and think. At home, I overthink creating. Here, I've just been able to sit down and paint. I don't even know how to put it into words. It's just flowing. The piece that I'm working on for this residency is a wagasa created by a local artist. And I've put my signature sky and clouds duo on the wagasa. The sky and clouds also represent water. In my work, the clouds represent ocean waves as well, to speak on the term as above, so below. So the primordial waters, the firmament that separates our world from the heavens, is what I'm looking to portray in my work, if that makes any sense. Yeah, that's precious. Okay, thank you, because I'm not great at putting it into words. It's something that I feel, you know.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you. The local culture and surroundings have influenced my work in, yet again, another way than what I expected. For me, it's been more about the temperament of the people instead of what they're actually doing. I've noticed how patient and kind people are here, and it's helped me learn to be that way as well. I don't feel as anxious. I don't feel as anxious here. I don't feel as stressed here. I don't feel like I have to rush anything here. I've learned to just be present, take my time, and be intentional about what I'm doing when I create. The experience that has stood out the most to me and influenced my work the most in Kaga has been the onsen. My work is already heavily connected with water, and for me, the bathhouse. Get away from me! I'm sorry, y'all. I don't like crane flies. Go away. Anyway, the bathhouse has had sort of a metaphysical effect on me and my spirit. It seems like the bathhouse has been assisting me in bringing up pains that I thought I have healed through. But it seems like there's some residual things that I still needed to work through in being in the bathhouse. And I'm assuming it's just that level of quiet, that level of peace, that serenity, maybe the heat, detoxifying my body. It's bringing up things that I could. Bringing up things that may need a little bit more healing. And in turn has also assisted that fluid flow of my creativity. I feel like it's been removing these mental and emotional blockages that I had within myself, such as not feeling like I belong, and doubting that my work is even worth showing to the world. Maybe that imposter syndrome. It's been helping me work through that. And yeah. I'm not quite sure how this residency will shape my future artistic process. I don't really have an answer for that because coming here, I had all these ideas in my head about how this trip would change me, and all of it's been wrong. So I don't feel like I have the ability, or maybe let me reword that. I guess I just don't want to make assumptions about how this residency will change my workflow. I do know that I'll be bringing the patients back home with me, but I feel like I'll probably undergo the biggest transformation once I do get home. Since I'm still here, I'm still feeling this energy, and I have no idea how it's going to affect me when I bring this type of energy back to my home environment. My studio space is very different than what I've been provided with here. It has a very different energy. I don't know how the two different energies are going to mesh when I get back home. But I'm excited to find out. Interacting with the other artists here may not influence my artistic practice, but it does influence my willingness to open up to other artists in the creative world. Coming here, I was accustomed to other artists being more cold, more cutthroat, not as open to sharing information about their processes or how they're feeling. And my interactions with the artists here in this residency have shown me that there are people in this world that will open up, and that it's okay for me to do the same in return. I don't have to reflect how somebody acts towards me because, in a negative light. I can just be who I am. I hope the viewers of my art from this residency will learn to find peace within themselves, when they view my artwork. my my appearance. I've been told from the outside looking in, I've been told that I seem like I'm always at peace. And it's actually most of the time, it's the exact opposite. And I feel like I'm not alone on that. I feel like other people are also very anxious and they've got a lot of turmoil going on within. But there are ways to calm it. There are ways to view the inner turmoil in a different light, to accept it, to embrace it. I'm really just hoping others will be able to find that inner peace, not to get rid of their shadow aspect, but to welcome it with open arms so that the shadow and light can join and you could feel like your whole true self and being comfortable with that.